first step into a larger world. You've taken your first step. Into a larger world.
Buenas noches, Madrid! Oh! Buenas noches, señoras y señores. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here at It's Showtime edition number 51. Together with Fight Club and Fix Eventos, we are here in the Palacio de Deportes, Comunidad de Madrid, and we are going to have a spectacular night with great fights. Oh yeah, it's going to be great fights, including the It's Showtime World Title fight, 61 kilograms max. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And now, Madrid, ¿está preparado? That means, are you ready? Then I think it's time. It's time. It's showtime! Let's start with the first fighter. He's coming his way to the ring, representing Spain, fighting out of the blue corner. Please welcome, Senor Zeben Diaz.
Welcome to It's Showtime edition 51 from Madrid in Spain. Michael Chavello, Frank Trick with you. Once again, Trigger, 6 fights on tonight's card, including a main event featuring the King of the Ring, Tyrone Spong, and a semi-main event featuring one of the all-time middleweight greats, Gago Drago.
You know, Michael, you talked to me about a lot of fighters in the past. The two fighters you spent a lot of time talking about is Tyrone Spong and Gago Drago. For me to actually call these guys fight here tonight live is a big treat for me, especially since you've had so much time with them before. I actually now get to see what you're talking about up close and personal.
Zeben Diaz, the 30-year-old from Tenerife, makes his way to the ring for the first fight on tonight's card. He's included opponents that he's beaten: David Calvo, Rafael Martinez. He failed to make weight yesterday on his first attempt. It was 1.7 kilograms or 3.75 pounds over the limit. Did make it though on his second bite of the cherry. His full birth name, Zeben Diaz Maloquin, but I think Zeben Diaz is just much easier to pronounce. Through the ropes goes the killer boy, Zeben Diaz.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Turkey, please welcome Mr. Yavuz Kayabasi.
A man who has beaten Gago Drago in the past is Turkish kickboxer Yavuz Kayabasi. Training out of the Siam gym under Miki Benazuz. alongside the likes of Ali Chinik, Fikri Amatsiani and Chris Nagimbi. The Turkish flag flying. He's had some tough losses also in a very strong career. Losses to the likes of Shahid Al-Hawaj, Robin van Roosmalen. Brings in a good record of 32-4-1 with 13 knockouts, does Yavuz Kayabasi. Already a much more relaxed approach to the ring here for the Turk than it was for the Spaniard Zeben Diaz, with a fantastic crowd, a full house on hand here in Madrid. Kayabasi, only 21 years old. You see there the win over Gago Drago, Gino Bourne, Hisham Batani. Some very good scalps to have to your credit. Should be a great match to kick off at Showtime edition 51 here in Madrid. It's a mixture of VIP audience on the floor, general seating in the tiers, and certainly they will be loud here in Spain. The home of the world champions of soccer. Tonight plays home to some great champions of kickboxing and Muay Thai. Kayabasi continuing a very proud Turkish kickboxing tradition and certainly rallying the crowd to his cause.
Yavuz Kayabasi! Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be 3 rounds of 3 minutes according to Showtime rules. And the referee of this match will be Mr. Mufadel El Ghazahoui. And this fight is sponsored by Muay Original Thai Boxing Gloves.
Very entertaining as always, Jérôme Post manages to turn European ring announcing into looking like a European TV game show, Frank.
I think he wears more makeup than I do. I mean, than you do.
3 by 3 minute rounds between Diaz and Kayabasi.
No spinning back fist. You know, which is one of the biggest things I always like to see. No elbows, of course, in this, and then typical Thai rules, except don't clinch up on the head for too long. One hand, get a quick knee in and get rid of it, otherwise you can get warned. And as you've seen in the past, finally a yellow card if you do it too often.
5 judges ringside are scoring on a 10-point must system, and here we go, first round of action.
Round 1.
Kayabasi in the black trunks, Zeben Diaz in the red. Both men orthodox fighters, meaning they are right-handed fighters. And there's a beautiful whipping high right round kick early on from Kayabasi. Spinning hook kick from Kayabasi. Most Turkish fighters do come from a taekwondo background, the national martial art of Turkey, so they do possess very good kicking arsenals. And already we're seeing that from Yavuz Kayabasi.
He's got a very flexible hip on his right side. He brings that knee up almost like he's going to throw a knee right to his chest and snaps the hip over, makes the leg so quick it's hard to block sometimes.
Measuring with the jab, outside thigh kick from Diaz. Body shot from Diaz, then goes upstairs. The hands of Diaz are lightning fast. Front kick to the midsection, off the back leg. Peppering with the jab again, looking to set the right hand perhaps here. Zeben Diaz, and he does.
Reporting these two fighters, obviously Zeben Diaz has got the better hands, like you said, Michael, and then Kayabasi got the better feet. You got to see which one's going to be able to push their pace and overwhelm in this round.
The speed of the hands here as he rips through the liver section, then the outside thigh kick from Zeben Diaz. Front kick again off that back leg. Kayabasi has to keep moving, got to keep the gloves glued to his ears. The hands of Diaz are his main weapon as he lands a right cross again. Right cross, dipping liver shot. The 2 best salvos of the Spaniard in the red trunks. Left hook, liver shot, there it is. And here's just owning Kayabasi with the punching at the moment. Good check there from Kayabasi. He started explosively, the Turk, Frank, with those couple of kicks early on, but since then, Diaz has really stamped his authority with the boxing.
Well, that's the reason, I was going to say, Mike, is that Diaz is when he's not sure what's about to happen, he throws a jab out there. Kayabasi is never able to get his feet planted to go ahead and throw off a kick because he's always getting some push to his face. And then when he does get one of the punches does land flush and clean, he throws 3 more right after it. So, right now, Kayabasi is in a little bit of trouble.
You know, the liver shot is a very hard shot to throw. But look how Diaz is landing it every time. There's only a very short amount of room to land below the elbow, above the waistline, to really hit that liver center. More than that, the lead hand has quite a trajectory to travel to reach the target. So when you see someone like Diaz land it, and you watch in the past the likes of Ernesto Hoost, Mirko Krokop, of course Bas Rutten going back many moons ago, they were all beautiful exponents of the liver shot. Artur Kashenko, another one on the It's Showtime roster with a beautiful liver shot. And working the lead-handed treat here is Yavuz Kayabasi. It will be enough to win him this first round on our scorecards. Certainly a 10-9er. I should say Zeben Diaz. Diaz takes it. Well, Kayabasi takes it in the kicks early on, but Zeben Diaz just with those hands, Frank, too good. Folks, more action when we return to It's Showtime from Madrid. Action as it went down in the first round here. Zeben Diaz with the boxing over Yavuz Kayabasi. Kayabasi did open up with a beautiful turning hook kick that didn't connect. But after that, it was all Zeben Diaz with the hands. And Kayabasi needs to move a whole lot more, get a whole lot more aggressive in the face of Zeben Diaz, or Diaz will just continue to dictate the pace.
Diaz doing a great job, like I said earlier, with his hands. He just stands in there, and when he's not sure if something's going to happen, he throws a jab out there, finds his range again, and immediately goes back. You saw the replays earlier, he threw that body shot. Look at the space between the belt line and the elbow. It's only like 2 or 3 inches, just enough to get the glove in there, and he gets it in there almost every time.
Second round of action. First round will go the way of Zeben Diaz.
Round 2.
And Diaz again opens up where he left off, working his jab to set up the power shots. Left round kick from Kayabasi. Diaz going back to the liver. Twice already in this round. Non-stop boxing here from Zeben Diaz. No knockdown there. Inside thigh kick. Zeben Diaz controlling, centering. Kayabasi offering nothing at the moment.
He's offering a punching bag is what he's doing. He's standing here basically giving, you know, a half a little back kick, and he's not really doing anything solid. We're almost a minute into this round, and he hasn't thrown anything positive at all offensively.
The boxing statistics of Diaz, overwhelming. They're not necessarily power shots, but he's landing a high portion, particularly to the liver. It's about 4 clean liver shots he's landed now in this round, 1 minute 10 down.
I like how Diaz too does. He's not throwing every single punch with mean intentions. He's throwing 4 punches, and only one of them is meant to be hard. It could be the first one, it could be the last one, it could be one of the ones in the middle. He keeps changing it up, so you never know which way it's going to hit you hardest.
It is not to say that Diaz does not have knockout power. Most of his wins have come via knockout. 48 knockouts in 51 wins. But this is how he usually sets them up. Peppering away, opening an opportunity, and then hitting the power salvo to finish the fight. You've got to wonder what effect these liver shots have taken on Yavuz Kayabasi. Nothing like a good liver shot, Frank, to completely close the body down.
They talk about, you know, going to the body to weaken the legs out and to keep hitting the body, Now imagine hitting the liver just as much. It's going to make it even worse. It takes twice as much power out of your system. It's almost impossible to recover from a liver shot, you know, within the time frame of the fight.
Jumping knee from Kayabasi. Desperation attempt to get something happening in this round. Gets out of the way, the overhand right, and the left hook to Zeben Diaz. Good footwork here from the Spaniard. Just sitting behind the jab. It's so nice to see. High right round kick was caught to the forearms. Right hand lead there from Diaz, then goes to the midsection with the jab. The best boxing displays we've seen in quite a while here on It's Showtime. Look how sharp the punches are. Nothing thrown wildly. Everything calculated. No wasted shots. There's a good outside thigh kick. This is just a champagne performance from Zeben Diaz. He leads 2-0 with 1 remaining, Frank.
Dude, he's killing him. This is, I mean, it's almost, I almost feel bad because Diaz is really having his ways and whatever he wants to, whenever he wants to do it. And anytime there's even a partial display of offense, you see Kayabasi getting knocked down, getting thrown around. He might get one leg kick in, he might get one high knee in, and then gets pushed back down to the canvas again or gets pushed off. I mean, really right now, Diaz is dictating this entire fight. And if he's not careful, I think Kayabasi's gonna get dropped here in this 3rd round because he's really starting to open up his hands a lot more. And when he does do something, it's flamboyant. It's a big jumping knee or a big head, you know, high head round kick. And what's gonna happen is that Diaz is gonna see it coming and slap right in the middle of it and put him down.
Fantastic crowd on hand here in Madrid, a sellout. And certainly an entertaining affair to begin a big night of action here at its Showtime 51st edition. It is all for Yavuz Kayabasi to do now in the final round. Zeben Diaz in complete control. Spaniard looking for career victory number 52. Kayabasi for number 33.
Second, last round. Hey, fight.
Round 3.
Again, Zeben Diaz goes back to the jab. You can already see some more aggression, though, from Kayabasi. Double outside thigh kicks from the Turk. The overhand right. His corners told him, you're losing this fight. And now we'll see what heart the Turk has.
This is almost more dangerous for him because now he's going to get hit flush. Though he's got a better shot of winning this fight by getting a knockout over Diaz, but really, got to be real careful on the inside. Took 2 clean shots earlier when he threw that big overhand right as he landed right, but he's got to be careful. He's definitely going to get hit a lot more.
And as Kayabasi lifted it up a notch, so too did Zeben Diaz, responding kind. Just measures him nicely with these jabs and leg kicks. The hands always working on Zeben Diaz. It's the first thing you learn when you go to kickboxing school, how to jab. And Diaz has never forgotten it. Front kick. Kayabasi has slowed down again. He came out of the gate hard in the first 25 seconds, but now it's gone back to much of how the 2nd round looked, with Zeben Diaz just all over him with the boxing here, Frank.
Zeben Diaz, you know, like you said, getting that jab out there and always finding his distance, always finding his range. And once he's in space, he throws a couple of big, heavy shots now. He's picked up his pace a lot more than even in the 2nd round.
Kayabasi just covering up. No offense from the Turk. You see he's continually allowing Diaz to be first with the punch. There's another dipping liver shot. Zeben Diaz, more punch than a high school prom, with 1 minute 5 remaining in this fight. And unless Yavuz Kayabasi can produce a Hail Mary shot, he'll lose the unanimous decision here. Again goes to the liver like he's digging for oil. Kayabasi with the outside thigh kick, but no follow through. Beautiful straight punching from Zeben Diaz. Goes to the body, weaves upstairs. Turning left hook. Got out of the way of the clinch.
Kayabasi's exhausted. There's nothing left. He can barely even get his legs up for a kick. He's completely, you know, overwhelmed at this point, both mentally and physically. Diaz has an answer for everything that Kayabasi does.
And Diaz still moving around as fresh as he was at the opening bell of the fight, even with his incredible output. Final seconds. It will be career victory number 52 for Zeben Diaz. And Frank, that was more of a glorified sparring session for the Spaniard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, Kayabasi after the first couple of kicks in the first round became a punching bag all the way until the beginning of the 3rd round. He had a quick 15-second flurry, and after that, he went back to being a punching bag again. And there was just no answer for Diaz from Kayabasi's side at all. I mean, Diaz did everything perfectly, stuck to his game plan, obviously through the whole fight, and really the one thing we haven't seen in a long time: sit behind his jab and not look for the power knockout every single time he throws a punch. Man, it was a pleasure to watch him go. You can see him here. He's looking, turning angles, pushing to the side, making a sidestep right, sidestep left, and always pushing that jab out there, always getting after it, and always has his hands in a position. Anytime Kayabasi went off to do anything, he had defense up right away. So there's never a chance of getting hit or getting knocked out late in this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of this contest. By unanimous decision, the winner from the blue corner, Zeben Diaz.
What a great way to kick off this event in Madrid with the Spaniard Zeben Diaz getting the victory. 52-27-3, Zeben Diaz. Kayabasi now goes 32-5-1. So Zeben Diaz receives the accolades here in Madrid after a sublime performance of boxing prowess. Spaniards off to a flying start for Yavuz Kayabasi. A lot of concern.